a galaxy that formed too early to exist. Astronomers are trained to trust patterns because in the universe, patterns mean survival. But one night, a telescope returned data that should not have been possible. Not rare, not unusual, impossible. A galaxy appeared where no galaxy should exist. According to every model we trust, it should have been torn apart billions of years ago. According to everything we know about cosmic evolution, it should never have formed at all. And yet, there it was, glowing against the void, silent and undeniable. In the infinite darkness, a single galaxy refuses to obey. It spins isolated, radiant, and entirely wrong. Imagine staring into the abyss and seeing a light that does not belong there. Not a distant star, not a cluster, not a speck lost among billions. This is a galaxy, a vast congregation of billions of suns, all moving in ways that defy the very rules we have written to understand the universe. Astronomers first noticed it using the sharpest telescopes humanity has ever built, instruments designed to map the heavens with near-perfect accuracy. At first, it appeared as a faint, almost insignificant dot, innocent, harmless, but as images sharpened and data accumulated, the truth became impossible to dismiss. This galaxy was not like any other. Its structure was improbable, its motion anomalous, its very existence an affront to everything we thought we knew. Disbelief ruled. Could it be corrupted data, a calibration error, a fault in the instruments themselves? Months of cross-checking, recalibration, and independent verification followed. Different observatories, different teams, different methods. Every check returned the same answer. The galaxy was real. Its stars burned in harmonious disarray. Its rotation suggested it had somehow avoided the violent mergers and gravitational chaos that destroy most galaxies over billions of years. Isolation should have been a death sentence, and yet this lone wanderer had survived, untouched, unyielding. The photographs tell a story that cannot be ignored. The galaxy shimmers in soft blue and white hues, delicate yet defiant, spinning like a dancer on an empty stage. Around it, the universe stretches endlessly, dark, indifferent, infinite. No neighboring galaxies crowd its edges. No clusters pull at its gravity. It floats alone. And still it refuses to fade, refuses to comply, refuses to be explained. Its existence strikes at the foundations of astrophysics. Galaxies are born from clouds of gas and dark matter, shaped by collisions, mergers, and violent cosmic evolution. They rarely survive unscathed. Most are shredded, absorbed, or scattered across time, yet this anomaly endures as if guided through eons of destruction by forces we do not yet understand. Watching it evokes more than awe, it creates unease. This galaxy has existed longer than any civilization could hope to measure, surviving events that obliterate entire systems. Supernovae outshine star clusters, black holes devour suns, gamma-ray bursts sterilize regions of space, and still this galaxy remains silent, resilient, impossible. Its quiet persistence becomes a mirror, reflecting our own fragility in a universe that is vast, indifferent, and unconcerned with human understanding. And in that reflection, a question emerges that refuses to go away. If a single galaxy can defy the laws of physics, what else might be hiding in the void, waiting to rewrite everything we think we know about the universe? Against the rules of reality, we are taught that the universe follows rules. Gravity pulls, stars burn and die, galaxies collide, chaos has a pattern, order emerges from destruction. But sometimes the universe refuses to be taught. Sometimes it throws us a contradiction so profound that it shakes the foundation of everything we know. This galaxy is that contradiction. Its shape is elegant yet impossible. Spiral arms stretch perfectly, yet their rotation defies expectations. Stars that should have collapsed long ago continue to burn in defiance of time. And the distribution of its dark matter, the invisible scaffolding that holds galaxies together, does not match any model we have painstakingly built. It should not exist, and yet it does, spinning silently in defiance of logic. Imagine the mind of a scientist encountering this for the first time. Weeks of calculations fail to align with observation. Simulations that have predicted the evolution of billions of galaxies cannot produce a single one like this. It is not a mistake. It is not noise. It is reality itself, and it refuses to fit into our expectations. And the more we study it, the stranger it becomes. Its velocity is unusual, gliding as if unconcerned by the gravitational tides of neighboring clusters. It has survived regions of space where galaxies are shredded. It has avoided collisions that should have destroyed it. Its mere survival suggests either an extraordinary fluke or some hidden principle of physics we have yet to understand. The tension is not just scientific, it is existential. If our laws fail to predict a single galaxy, what else might escape our comprehension? How fragile are the models we rely on to explain the cosmos? How much of reality do we truly understand, and how much remains hidden, waiting to astonish us? There is a certain terror in observing the impossible, a reminder that even with all our technology, all our knowledge, the universe is vaster, stranger, and more indifferent than our minds can grasp. This galaxy becomes more than an anomaly. It is a symbol of our limitations, a whisper of the vast unknown that stretches beyond the edge of our understanding. And yet there is beauty in this defiance. Its stars shimmer like scattered diamonds against the velvet black. Its spiral arms curve with a perfection that seems almost conscious, almost aware. In the emptiness around it, the galaxy asserts itself, a lone dancer in a theater of silence, challenging our assumptions with each rotation. We are forced to confront uncomfortable questions. Is the universe stranger than we dare to imagine? Are there forces at work we cannot detect, principles beyond our comprehension? And if one galaxy can flout the rules, could the cosmos itself be a series of anomalies, exceptions, and hidden truths we have yet to perceive? And as we watch it spin, isolated, perfect, impossible, a sense of unease grows. Because if the universe allows for a galaxy that defies every rule, then perhaps it also allows for events, worlds, and phenomena even more unfathomable. Perhaps our understanding is just a thin veil over a reality that is far stranger than our minds can imagine. So we ask the question quietly, with both awe and dread. If one galaxy can exist against all odds, what other cosmic anomalies are waiting out there in the void, invisible to us, ready to challenge everything we believe about the universe? The Lone Wanderer. In the vast expanse of space, most galaxies are social creatures. They cluster, they collide, they influence one another in intricate cosmic dances that span billions of years. They pull and tug, collide and merge, shaping the universe as we understand it. But this galaxy is different. It floats alone, entirely isolated. No neighboring galaxies crowd its edges. No clusters tug on its gravity. Around it stretches nothing but emptiness, a dark ocean with no horizon, no companion, no familiar sign of life. And yet it spins, defiant, luminous against the void. There is a strange, almost unsettling majesty in its isolation. Most galaxies meet their end in violent mergers, shredded into clouds of gas and stars, their identities erased over time. And yet this galaxy has avoided that fate. It drifts as if guided by some unseen principle, untouched by the chaos that has destroyed billions of others. Consider the scale of what this means. The void around it is incomprehensibly vast, filled with dark matter, radiation, and the remnants of ancient galaxies that no longer exist. Across millions of light years, gravity weakens, collisions become rarer. And yet, even in this isolation, the galaxy continues to spin with perfect rhythm. It has survived the cosmic storms, the invisible forces that tear worlds apart. It has endured when most would have crumbled. Scientists call it a cosmic anomaly, but that term feels insufficient. There is a story in its quiet defiance, a narrative written not in words but in light and motion. Each star that shines within it is a survivor. Each orbit a testament to resilience against a universe designed to destroy. And we, observers billions of years later, can only stare and wonder. Its loneliness evokes something primal. On Earth, isolation is uncomfortable, even terrifying. Alone in the wilderness, humans feel the weight of absence pressing in. Now imagine that feeling scaled to cosmic proportions. A galaxy spinning in silence, alone in a darkness so immense it defies comprehension. Enduring without reason or audience, its solitude is perfect, immutable, indifferent. And yet, its very isolation raises questions that shake the mind. Could this galaxy have survived because of forces we do not yet perceive? Are there hidden laws of the cosmos, mechanisms beyond our understanding, quietly ensuring its survival? Or is it a fluke, a miracle of probability that no theory can explain? The more we study it, the more its solitude becomes a mirror. Humanity is tiny, fragile, fleeting, a speck adrift in a universe of unimaginable scale. We peer outward, searching for companions, searching for understanding, and yet the universe offers silence. Perhaps we are alone in more ways than we dare imagine, surrounded not by galaxies but by the unbroken dark. And still, it persists. Its light, faint but unwavering, reaches across the void, a message without a sender, a presence without explanation. Every rotation whispers a subtle reminder that the cosmos is vast and indifferent, that survival is fragile, that mystery is infinite. And as we watch it drift, luminous and solitary, we cannot escape the unsettling question that follows us like a shadow. If a galaxy can endure completely alone, untouched by the forces that destroy others, what does that imply about life, about civilizations, about our own fragile existence? Could we too be isolated in ways we do not yet comprehend, wandering a universe that observes us without care? Time that outlasts us. Time in the cosmos is not measured in years or decades. It stretches across billions of cycles, vast beyond comprehension. A single galaxy can live longer than civilizations, continents, or even entire species. And yet, this one has endured, untouched, unyielding, a silent witness to the passage of unimaginable time. Imagine the birth of stars, clouds of gas collapsing into light, and supernovae exploding with the fury of a million suns. Picture entire galaxies colliding, merging, devouring each other, leaving trails of cosmic dust where once there were brilliant spirals. Most galaxies do not survive. Most are shredded, their histories erased. And yet this galaxy has persisted. It spins quietly, a survivor against all odds, outlasting events that would annihilate any other cosmic structure. Its survival forces us to confront the scale of cosmic time. Each orbit of its stars is a testament to endurance, each rotation a story written across millions of years. From our perspective, these spans are incomprehensible, beyond human intuition. We measure our lives in decades. This galaxy measures itself in eons. The civilizations that rise and fall on distant planets are flickers, brief as fireflies against its enduring light. There is something deeply unsettling about witnessing this kind of resilience. It is a reminder of our own transience, of the fragility of life in a universe that moves at a pace we cannot grasp. Stars we study today were born long before Earth existed and will outlive it by billions of years. This galaxy is a monument to survival on a scale that dwarfs every human story, every achievement, every empire that has ever risen or fallen. And yet, its endurance is not passive. Its very existence challenges our understanding of stability and chaos in the cosmos. How has it avoided the gravitational storms, the tidal forces, the collisions that destroy so many others? What mechanisms, visible or invisible, have allowed it to maintain its structure for billions of years without disruption? The answers lie hidden in the dark fabric of space, in the invisible threads of dark matter, in the cosmic conditions we are only beginning to understand. This galaxy is more than a survivor. It is a witness. It has seen the universe evolve, expand, and change. It has observed the rise and death of stars, the formation of planets, and the slow drift of matter across light years. It has persisted while countless others vanished, a quiet testament to endurance against the indifferent forces of the cosmos. And with that endurance comes a chilling question. If this galaxy can survive when others cannot, what does that say about civilizations, about life, about intelligent beings? Are there forces that eliminate the fragile, leaving only the resilient? Or are most civilizations doomed to vanish as galaxies and stars do without leaving a trace? As we consider its ancient light reaching us now, billions of years after it was emitted, there's a sense of awe and unease. Time itself becomes a weight, pressing against our understanding, reminding us that what we see is only a fleeting moment in a vast, relentless continuum. And if one galaxy can endure the unimaginable span of cosmic history, what other mysteries have persisted, silently observing, waiting, perhaps even aware of our existence as a mere flicker in their eternal witness? And so we are left with a question that refuses an answer. If time can shape a galaxy into an unbroken survivor, what does it mean for everything else in the universe, including us? The great filter looms. In the silence of space, time stretches endlessly, indifferent to everything that struggles within it. Galaxies form and fade, stars ignite and die, civilizations rise and vanish, and yet the universe continues without pause. And here, in the midst of this vast, uncaring cosmos, our lone galaxy spins, defiant and perfect, surviving where so much else has perished. Its endurance is a quiet alarm. For billions of years, it has witnessed the same cosmic processes that destroy and consume, and yet it has endured while countless others succumbed. We begin to wonder not just about the galaxy, but about ourselves. How fragile is intelligent life? How fragile is our civilization, our species, our fleeting existence on this small, fragile planet? The concept is as terrifying as it is fascinating. Scientists call it the Great Filter, a hidden barrier in the evolution of life, a cosmic gauntlet that almost nothing survives. It might lie behind us in the origins of life, making intelligent civilization incredibly rare. Or it may lie ahead, a trial most life forms fail to survive, silently wiping out civilizations long before they can explore the stars. This galaxy forces the question into focus. It has survived where destruction is the norm. What if intelligent life, unlike this resilient galaxy, is far less robust? What if survival requires navigating not just natural disasters or planetary instability, but traps we have yet to perceive, mechanisms in the universe designed to test the endurance of species? We look to the stars and realize how empty it feels. Planets, countless in number, orbit their suns, yet we detect almost nothing. No signals, no signs of life, no civilizations reaching out. We are alone, or we are witnessing a filter that removes the weak. The loneliness of the galaxy mirrors our own isolation. Its survival contrasts sharply with the silence surrounding us, a quiet warning across billions of light years. And yet the galaxy does not judge. It spins in its own rhythm, unconcerned with human fears. Its light reminds us of the vastness of time, of the incomprehensible forces that shape reality. Its resilience illuminates the fragility of life and civilization, and the terrifying possibility that the cosmos does not favor the intelligent or the curious. Perhaps we are lucky to have survived this far. Perhaps the filter is behind us and the universe is now ours to explore. Or perhaps the worst is yet to come. As we contemplate this, the galaxy remains a silent observer, spinning in solitude, a monument to survival against overwhelming odds. Its existence hints at truths we may not wish to know, and its quiet defiance amplifies the sense of cosmic dread that hangs over intelligent life. We are drawn into questions we cannot answer. If survival is rare, if life is fragile, how close are we to the threshold that no one returns from? And if the universe allows for anomalies, galaxies that endure, could there be mechanisms equally strange and hostile acting against civilizations like ours? Watching it, we feel both awe and fear. Time itself seems to weigh upon us, reminding us of the brevity of human existence compared to the vast, enduring structures of the cosmos. The Great Filter is not a distant theory. It is an existential shadow cast over every planet, every civilization, every attempt at life to persist in a universe that is indifferent and sometimes unforgiving. And so, as the galaxy spins, isolated and eternal, we are left with the question that cannot be ignored. If resilience can shape a galaxy, what might be shaping us unseen in the quiet, indifferent darkness of the cosmos? Ghost of the cosmos. Space is vast and silent. It is not empty, it is crowded with the ghosts of what once was. Galaxies, stars, planets, entire civilizations, perhaps even intelligent life forms exist only in traces, echoes scattered across light years. And in this silence, our lone galaxy spins, unshaken, a survivor amid the ruins. Look closely at the universe and you realize just how many things have vanished. Stars explode, leaving nothing but clouds of gas. Entire solar systems are swallowed by black holes, their histories erased. Galaxies collide, their identities lost, leaving only faint traces of the past. And we are left staring into the dark, trying to imagine what is gone and what remains. The galaxy we are watching is a survivor, yet it is a stark reminder of what has been lost. It endures while billions of stars, planets, and potential civilizations have disappeared without a trace. It exists as if mocking the impermanence of everything else, as if holding the universe's memory while everything else fades into oblivion. There is a haunting pattern in the cosmos. Survival is rare and endurance is extraordinary. Most structures, most civilizations are fleeting. We see evidence of stars and galaxies that have perished, cosmic remnants that hint at violent deaths. Yet this one galaxy floats untouched, spinning in defiance, silent and eternal. It is a witness to the universe's history, a monument to resilience amid a sea of loss. And here is the unsettling part. If the universe is filled with ghosts, what of intelligent life? If civilizations rise and fall like stars, how many have reached the point of technological maturity only to vanish, leaving no signal, no message, no trace? Could this galaxy have observed such events? Could it carry in its very existence the record of civilizations that never survived? We begin to realize the depth of our isolation. The silence we encounter is not mere distance or chance. It could be evidence of an overwhelming cosmic pattern, a filter that ensures only the most resilient endure while others disappear quietly, their stories erased. Each ghost, each vanished world becomes a warning, a shadow stretching across billions of light years, whispering what might happen to any civilization that fails to persist. And yet the galaxy itself does not care. It continues to shine, spinning with a perfection that seems almost conscious. Its light has traveled billions of years to reach us, and with it comes a message we cannot ignore. It is a testament to survival in a universe that prefers destruction. Its quiet presence contrasts sharply with the emptiness around it, emphasizing the fragility of life and the impermanence of everything we hold dear. The cosmic ghosts are everywhere if we know how to look. Their traces are faint, hidden in the debris of supernovae, in the faint glow of ancient galaxies, and the remnants of worlds that never had a chance. And yet they are there, reminders that the universe is not indifferent, it is relentless. It gives, it takes, and it does not allow weakness to persist. And as we gaze upon the lone galaxy, shining amid the echoes of the vanished, we are forced to confront a terrifying question. If survival is rare, if most civilizations vanish without a trace, then what does it say about us? Are we already among the ghosts waiting to fade, or are we the anomaly, a fragile light against the relentless dark, fighting to endure just a little longer? Scientists admit they have no answers. For decades, we have believed that science could explain the universe. We map the stars, measure cosmic radiation, simulate galaxies, and model the birth and death of suns. We think we understand the rules, the principles, the predictable patterns, and then we encounter something that defies it all. This galaxy is that something. Leading astrophysicists, experts who have spent their lives deciphering the cosmos, have stared at the data and admitted what no one wants to say aloud. They do not know. Every calculation, every simulation, every model fails. Every law we hold sacred offers no explanation. It is as if the universe has produced a puzzle with pieces that do not belong to any known set. They examine the images, the rotational curves, the light emissions, the distribution of stars and dark matter. They check and recheck the numbers. They run simulations that recreate billions of galaxies, billions of possible outcomes. And yet none can produce this anomaly. None can explain why it has survived, why it spins so elegantly, why it exists at all. And there is something almost frightening about that admission. Scientists trained to find certainty in the chaos are confronted with a mystery so profound that their expertise feels powerless. The galaxy challenges not just knowledge, but authority, confidence, and our belief that the universe can be understood. It is a reminder that even the brightest minds can be humbled by reality. Their uncertainty is amplified by observation. This galaxy is not static, it evolves, its stars age, its arms rotate, its dark matter remains unseen but undeniably present. It continues to exist in a state that is improbable, almost impossible according to every model we have. Every discovery, every data point increases the tension, amplifying the sense that the cosmos is playing by rules we have yet to comprehend. And in admitting ignorance, scientists reveal a truth that is both humbling and terrifying. The universe is not obligated to make sense to us. Its laws are not written for human understanding. It produces anomalies, exceptions, and enigmas that refuse categorization. The galaxy stands as a silent proof of this. It exists in defiance, indifferent to our questions, unconcerned with our understanding, a lone witness to the vastness of space and time. It is in this uncertainty that the mind begins to wander. If a galaxy can exist that breaks all known rules, what else could the universe hide? What other phenomena remain invisible, incomprehensible, or deadly? Could civilizations, planets, or even entire systems be surviving by unknown mechanisms or disappearing just as mysteriously? The experts speak cautiously, their voices measured but tense. They do not offer speculation lightly. Yet in quiet moments, some admit that this galaxy is a reminder of our limitations, a challenge that demands humility. Science has illuminated much, but here, in this impossible light, it reaches the edge of its reach. And as we watch it spin, luminous and perfect, the unanswered questions multiply. How did it survive cosmic forces that destroy others? What does it reveal about resilience, about fragility, about the potential fate of all matter and life in the universe? The more we observe, the deeper the mystery grows, and the more we realize that our understanding is incomplete, perhaps always incomplete. And so we are left with a haunting thought. If even the greatest minds cannot explain this galaxy, then what truths, what dangers, what wonders lie waiting in the void, beyond the reach of our knowledge, watching us as we try to make sense of the impossible? The universe isn't kind. The universe is not a gentle place. It does not nurture, it does not forgive, it does not pause for understanding. Across billions of light years, forces of unimaginable power shape reality with utter indifference. Stars explode, black holes devour, radiation spreads, and civilizations, if they arise, are left to navigate an unforgiving stage. This galaxy reminds us of that truth. It has survived where others have been obliterated. Its existence is a defiance but also a warning. The cosmos is harsh, perfection is fragile, survival is improbable, and yet here it is spinning against forces that should have torn it apart long ago. Consider the scale of these forces. Supernovae erupt with the energy of 100 million suns. Gamma ray bursts sweep across galaxies, sterilizing any world unlucky enough to be in their path. Rogue black holes drift silently, swallowing stars and matter without mercy. Entire clusters collide, reshaping space itself. The odds of a galaxy surviving untouched are beyond comprehension, and yet this one persists. Its defiance is haunting. It shines calmly, oblivious to the destruction around it. And we, observers from a tiny, fragile planet, cannot help but draw a reflection of ourselves. Life is tentative, civilizations are fleeting, and the universe does not bend to accommodate us. It is not cruel in intent, but its indifference is total. It does not care if we survive or perish. And yet, we cling to hope. We search for order in the chaos, for patterns that will guide us, for signs that our existence has meaning beyond survival. But the universe offers no guarantees. This galaxy survived, but how many planets, how many civilizations, how many stories have been erased without a trace? We see its light across millions of years, and it reminds us of time's relentless passage. The universe moves at a scale our minds struggle to comprehend. Human lifespans, the rise and fall of empires, even the duration of entire species are but fleeting flickers compared to the endurance of stars and galaxies. And if the cosmos is indifferent on this scale, what chance do we truly have? It is this understanding that brings unease, a creeping dread that settles quietly as we watch. The galaxy's survival is extraordinary, but it also underscores our fragility. It is not kindness or mercy that has allowed it to persist, but perhaps improbable circumstances, resilience against chaos, or forces we do not yet perceive. And if survival requires such conditions for a galaxy, what must it require for life, for intelligence, for civilizations like ours? The vast silence surrounding it intensifies the feeling of cosmic threat. In that emptiness, every potential danger is magnified. The universe does not pause for comprehension. It does not protect the curious. It allows, it shapes, it eliminates. Life, if it persists, does so against enormous odds, and the rare anomalies like this galaxy are reminders that endurance is extraordinary, not expected. And as we stare into the void, contemplating the fragile persistence of this single, impossible galaxy, the questions grow heavier. If the universe is indifferent to stars, what hope is there for us? Are we already walking the edge of forces we cannot see, navigating dangers that have destroyed others before us, unaware that time itself is indifferent to our fate? And so we are left with the unshakable thought that haunts the cosmos. If this galaxy, perfect and defiant, can survive amidst relentless destruction, then what of us? How long can fragile life endure in a universe that is vast, powerful, and entirely unconcerned with survival? What this means for life. If the universe is indifferent, if survival is rare, then the implications for life are profound. This galaxy, spinning untouched amid the emptiness, is a reminder that endurance is not guaranteed. Life, intelligence, civilizations, all are fragile in comparison to the relentless forces of the cosmos. Every planet that hosts life is a temporary miracle. Atmospheres can be stripped in moments. Stars can flare and scorch worlds in instants. Asteroids drift silently through space, obliterating ecosystems that took millions of years to evolve. And even if life survives, intelligence itself may be fleeting, extinguished before it has the chance to spread beyond its home. Galaxy compels us to consider the great filter again, the invisible trial that may determine whether life can endure the vastness of space. Perhaps it lies behind us, in the improbable emergence of life from inert matter. Or perhaps it lies ahead, a barrier that most intelligent civilizations cannot cross. And in the shadow of this galaxy, we're forced to confront the possibility that our species is teetering on the edge of one such filter, unaware of the forces that may be silently waiting. We search the skies for signs of others, yet hear nothing. Signals vanish into the void, diluted across unimaginable distances. Planets orbit stars we cannot reach, worlds that may harbor life but remain invisible to us. And as we look outward, this impossible galaxy reminds us that survival is not a given. It endures, but not all who rise are permitted to continue. Consider the fragility of our own existence. Civilizations can collapse under the weight of their mistakes. Climate, disease, conflict, and cosmic events all conspire to limit endurance. Even technological achievements, the very things that might allow us to reach the stars, cannot guarantee survival. The universe does not intervene, it does not nurture, it does not reward, it simply continues. And yet there is a strange hope in this galaxy's defiance. It persists against overwhelming odds, spinning calmly through time and space, untouched by the chaos that surrounds it. It suggests that survival, while rare, is not impossible. It hints that resilience, adaptation, and perhaps a measure of luck are enough to endure in a universe that is otherwise indifferent. But that hope is tempered by fear. If survival requires such extraordinary conditions for a galaxy, what must it require for life, for intelligence, for civilizations that are fragile, fleeting, and ill-equipped to navigate the vast forces of the cosmos? Each passing year, each minor disaster, each decision we make carries weight, because in a universe that does not care, mistakes are fatal. And so, as we consider this lonely galaxy impossible and enduring, we are forced to ask ourselves the most profound question imaginable. Are we alone because life is rare, because the great filter is behind us, or because it lies ahead, silently waiting to remove those who are unprepared? Are we a survivor, an anomaly, a fragile light against the dark, or are we merely counting our final moments without realizing it? The galaxy continues to spin, indifferent to our fears, our questions, our existence. Its light, stretching across billions of years, illuminates not just the void but the precariousness of everything that lives within it. And in its silent endurance, it forces us to confront a terrifying truth. In the vast cosmos, survival is extraordinary, and life is always at the mercy of a universe that does not care. The universe remains a mystery. Even after centuries of observation, after the construction of the most powerful telescopes and the most intricate simulations, the universe remains profoundly mysterious. For every answer we uncover, the cosmos offers 10 more questions, each deeper, stranger, and more unsettling than the last. And this galaxy, impossible and enduring, stands as the ultimate testament to that mystery. It spins in silence, luminous against the dark, a monument to resilience that we cannot explain. Its light has traveled billions of years, reaching us long after countless stars and galaxies have vanished, and yet we still cannot decipher why it exists. Every calculation fails, every theory falters, every expectation collapses under the weight of its impossible reality. We imagine the forces that have acted upon it: gravity, dark matter, cosmic radiation, collisions, supernovae. Each one has the power to destroy, yet none have touched this solitary wanderer. It moves through space as if it understands the universe better than we ever will, navigating eons of destruction with perfect, almost serene precision. And in that precision there is terror. The universe does not bend to our logic, it does not pause for our understanding, it does not favor our survival, it continues relentless, vast, and indifferent. Civilizations, no matter how intelligent or advanced, are tiny flickers compared to the forces at play. We are brief sparks against incomprehensible scales of time, and yet we still dare to question, to explore, to wonder. The galaxy reminds us of our fragility. Its endurance is extraordinary, yet it does not comfort. It warns. It is a silent observer of what has come and what has vanished, a witness to annihilation and creation alike, and in its silence it asks questions we may never be ready to answer. Are we alone? Is life rare or fragile? Do civilizations vanish before they ever reach the stars, leaving no trace behind? And if survival requires conditions so improbable for a galaxy itself, what hope is there for intelligence, for species like ours, for life forced to navigate both cosmic indifference and its own mistakes? The galaxy's defiance illuminates the paradox of existence. It is beautiful and terrifying. It is proof that survival is possible and evidence that it is never guaranteed. And as we observe it spinning endlessly through the void, we are confronted with the most unsettling truth of all. The universe is vast beyond comprehension, indifferent beyond reason, and filled with mysteries that may never be solved. And perhaps that is the point. This galaxy does not exist to be understood. It exists to remind us how little we truly know, to humble us, to challenge us, to force us to look into the darkness and keep asking questions even when the answers may never come. If a galaxy can exist against all odds, what other truths, horrors, and wonders are waiting silently in the darkness, beyond our perception, beyond our comprehension, and perhaps beyond our survival? The universe continues, vast and indifferent, and we are left to wonder whether we are merely witnesses or anomalies of our own. If you want more videos like this, exploring the deepest mysteries of the universe like this video, share it with others who are curious about the cosmos, and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss what we explore next.